So part of the Millennium Advisory Council, as Amy said. I've been in the company for about 5 months now. And unlike Jeremy, that he was looking to get healthy, I felt that I was already healthy. I've been into fitness and nutrition pretty much since I was a little girl. And at the time, 5 months ago, I was practicing architecture. I'm also an architect. I have like 9 years of experience in multi-use residential buildings. And I got to the point where I was like, oh my God, I'm kind of tired of building buildings. Like, I also love to build bodies. I want to build bodies. Like, everyone is asking me what kind of superfoods you're taking, what are you eating? People were asking me to cook for them, so I started cooking for a bunch of people and designing something that was static and that only created experiences was not longer fulfilling to me. And just going to work every single day, driving and being a slave of my salary. So, as Amy said, you don't know what you don't know. We all know we know how to speak English. We know that we know how to walk. We also know what we don't know. We know that I don't know how to speak Chinese, but we don't know what we don't know. And those are all of our blind spots. And I really wanted to stand to making a difference into everyone's life and allow them to really renegotiate their relationship with food and find those blind spots, find those things that people didn't know that they didn't know about themselves that would allow them to heal. And we can heal the world, but for that we need a healthy us. I need to be healthy in order to do that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make the decision, and I'm gonna stop taking all these architecture jobs. And instead of designing buildings, I'm gonna start designing bodies. And for that, I need something amazing, because what we put on is the building blocks. My muscles are built with super amino 23s. It's just like this building is built with concrete. So I just really had to renegotiate the materials that I started to work with. And I reached out to Troy because he's my upline, and I trusted everything that he was doing. And everything that he was sharing, I knew I could put in my body without a doubt. So at the time, I invested a lot of money in Landmark. I was like a community graduate living. I just was really wanting to allow myself to create a new reality and stop being such an addict to my profession, because I didn't feel that I was serving anything other than building things for the rich. And Troy is like, oh, do the cleanse. And I was like, oh my God, I can't do the cleanse at this time. It's like, I just left my job. I have no money. I need to start a business. And I'm like, Troy, I want to do the business thing of that green juice. I want to do the business. And I'm like, I can't do the cleanse right now. I don't have the money to do the cleanse. So what does it take to become a brand partner and start making money right away? And then he's like, talk to Lucy. And this and this. I reached out to Lucy and I was like, Lucy, I want to become a brand partner because I need to make money. And so she gave me the options, and I said, all I can afford right now is $199 to get me into the business. I trust the product, so you guys don't have to sell me on the product. I know Troy puts them on his body, so I can put it on mine and everyone that I love. And I immediately became a brand partner. I was like, okay, it's $199, so how do I find $199? What does that take? And I'm like, so I did the math, I'm like this artist, I'm always writing all the numbers and creating the structure of everything. And I said, okay, that means I have to impact 3 people's lives before next Friday. So I can have a paycheck by next Friday and get those $199 that I invested back. So that's what I did. I took $199 of my rent, and I became a brand partner, and I said, I have 7 days to share with at least 3 people so I can get those $199 back and pay off my rent in full. And I didn't even try the cleanse. So I was like, I need to share something that, I have never even done myself, but I know it works. So I shared with everyone. I mapped all my communities. I made this whole plan, and I ended up selling 55 cleanses. Yeah. And I was able to pay off my rent. I was able to get my investment back. I was able to afford my own cleanse. So after that, I did my own cleanse, and I loved it, and I started to share with everyone. And I always say I never sell anything. I always share what works for me, and people resonate with what's working for me, because we can't change the world. We can only inspire them, and through inspiration, we can make a huge impact on people's lives. So After 128 days, I became a diamond. I was almost a diamond in my third month, which was like over $15,000 of sales. With my whole team is here, the Holistic Justice League, and they all came to support, and it's been great since then because I created that abundance financially.
You're changing a lot.